Regular meeting of the Lake County Board of Commissioners, please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Dear God, please bless our meeting today. May our discussions be fruitful, our decisions wise, and our community strong. Amen. Amen. Madam Clerk, roll call, please.
Commissioner Regovich.
Here.
Commissioner Hamercheck.
Here.
Commissioner Plechnik.
Present. Next, we have public comment. Any member of the public wishing to address the board, please step forward, state your name and address, and you have 3 minutes.
Good morning, Commissioners. Linda O'Brien, 5842 Tanager Court, Mentor, Ohio. First, I should say Merry Christmas, and I hope you all have a very happy Christmas and a blessed 2025. And I'm here to thank you this morning for writing such a wonderful letter that's going to help with the hopefully successful grant application that we're doing for Liberty Camp USA. In addition to that, I just wanted to provide a little update to you. You know that I'm passionate about getting the Smith Family Cemetery restored. We had a little bit of a glitch because the great-grandson, we weren't sure if he was really interned there, and we weren't really sure if he had any Civil War history. We finally, just this week, unraveled that mystery. I mean, it took Cynthia Turk and the Troy Bailey of the SAR and myself, and we finally figured out that William White was really, his first name was Ransom, so it was Ransom W. White, and he is interned there, and he has he was with Company B out of Ohio, and served in the military there until he was 18 and 6 months old. So the SAR is working to get both of those individuals new headstones that will be provided, very lovely headstones. And I've been going out there for Veterans Day. I placed flags, and thanks to Chad of Dave Joyce's office, I was able to get wreaths. So they both have Christmas wreaths on their grave as well. So things are progressing, and I'm not giving up. We will get that cemetery restored one way or the other. Again, have a blessed Christmas and New Year's, and thank you.
Thank you. Anyone else for public portion? Bishop.
Bishop Mobile, 1049 Brentwood Drive, Pennsville. I'd like to say thank you to Commissioner Regovich, Commissioner John C. Plechnik, President, Commissioner John Hamercheck. Thank you for keeping our community safe. Thank you to the Sheriff Department, the Police Department. I'm here also to say to all the children, yes, we'll have a Christmas party for children of incarcerated parents, and it's going to be at United Way. And I'd like to say thank you to the prosecutor Colson that's helping also, and for that sponsor, and the credit union, and Lady Bishop that's left. I also like to say thank you to Beamer that left us, and Lady Bishop that left us, but prepare so we can continue to do the good work that we do. And many people want to know if I will be going to the inauguration. Yes, I will be going to the inauguration. I'm living in the greatest country in the world. I never have a chance to go, but this year I will be going, coming next year, speaking of 2025. He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. I will say of the Lord is my refuge and my fortress, my God, in him will I trust. Surely he shall deliver thee from the snare of the fowler and from the noisome pestilence. He shall cover thee with his feathers. Under his wings shalt thou trust. His truth shall be thy shield and buckler. Thou shalt not be afraid for the terror by night, nor for the hour that fleeth by day, nor for the pestilence that walketh in darkness, nor for the destruction that is unknown day. 1,000 shall fall at thy side, and 10,000 at thy right hand, but it shall not come nigh thee. Only with thine eyes shalt thou behold, and see the word of the wicked, because thou hast made the Lord, which is my refuge, even the Most High thy habitation. There shall no evil befall thee, neither shall any plague on thy dwelling. For he shall give his angels charge over thee to keep thee in all thy ways. There shall bear you up in their hands, lest thou dash thy foot against a stone. Thou shalt tread upon the lion and adder, the young lion and the dragon shall thou trample under feet, because he has set his love upon me. Therefore will I deliver him. I will set him on high, because I know my name. He shall call upon me. I will answer him. I will be with him in trouble, and honor him with long life. Will I satisfy him and show him my salvation? I'd like to say thank you to my mother that had someone to read that over me. And then since that time, I never learned it, but it's like God put it in me, and that's protecting me for now 72 years. So I'm so grateful, and I'm so thankful to be living in the greatest country in the world. There are people that dream to come to the United States. I said there are people that would like to dream to come to the United States. They don't have that opportunity. They don't have that privilege. There are people that don't. And before I came, I used to dream it. But now, not only I dream it, and I became, and I'm a U.S. citizen, I'm the happiest person in the world. I'd like to say, like they said in the island, Merry Christmas 2024, and Happy New Year 2025 coming.
Thank you, Bishop. Anyone else?
Chris Bahari, 185 West Jackson Street. This is my prayer stick. It's a drumstick.
I think we better watch out, boys.
No, it drives away evil spirits and calls good spirits to come. So, today I would just like to reflect on right wing and left wing. What we really need is not right wing thinking and left wing thinking. Ancestors of the Indians always complained to the government, what's right wing, what's left wing? It's all the same bird. So what we need is a head wing, or centered on the heart. Therefore, we can accommodate both right type of thinking and left type of thinking, because there are different types of thinking in the universe. So let us reflect today on this year that we can come together with a head wing thought and head wing heart. I really, let us have a moment of silence that we come together under really knowing the living God. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Anyone else for public portion today? Anyone else?
Beverly Shalero, 11772 Girdle Road. Good morning, commissioners and people that are sitting here, community members. We're here at the end of our year, and many of the community members have come to commissioner meetings for several months with an array of questions and accusations, and I hope everyone will eventually get answers to their questions. I believe some already know the answers, but if not, if they still have an issue with any of our elected officials and have an opportunity and have had an opportunity to speak to the public about their concerns via these commissioner meetings, then it may be productive for them to travel an avenue that may work to satisfy them for their quest for these answers, as opposed to repeating the same attacks against a certain commissioner over and over again. For those who want to be lawyers that we have in the crowd that attend the meetings and apply their information is based on facts, you may want to be to get a better understanding of the law before you try to influence the public with opinions filled with accusations and notions of wrongdoing. I do not think the constant attacks, accusations, name-calling, disrespect, and disgusting remarks made by certain individuals over these last months help the process. If you have facts and believe action needs to be taken against any of our elected officials, you should use the proper venue to state your case. I'm all for transparency and wanting our elected officials to toe the line with our county resources. However, I do not find the need for a dramatic display of personal attacks against commissioners by a certain community member. I, for one, would like to see these dramatic flare-ups stop in the new term. I believe in freedom of speech, not in intentional harassment. Soon, Mr. Beveridge will be seated as the new county commissioner, and I'd like to welcome him to the board. Additionally, I want to thank the current commissioners for their hard work and contributions to Lake County. I hope the new Board of Commissioners will support each other over the next term and be able to do community work they were elected to do without unnecessary drama. Commissioner Pleshnik and other commissioners and people in the community, I am very impressed with your tolerance and patience over these last months. Also, I would like to thank Commissioner Pleshnik for boldly speaking out for the Lake County taxpayers and the seniors concerning the increase in property taxes and previously saving us from a sales tax increase. Keep up the good work. Now I think it's time for some positive holiday spirit, so I want to wish all of our community members the best holiday season, a very Merry Christmas. May the new year be peaceful. God bless you all, and God bless America.
Thank you. Anyone else for public portion? Anyone else? In back?
Chris Weiss Leroy. I was only going to come here to, in the spirit of the holiday season, to wish everyone a Merry Christmas. And Commissioner Regovich, love the coat. It's pretty cool. But since the lady who used to make her living with a brass pole had to get up and run her mouth, I'm going to respond to some things that she said about me before, okay? Here's a woman who is a convicted tax felon who made her living putting other women on a brass pole and taking advantage of them, okay? In the election cycle that I went through a year ago for school board, all you guys supported her, okay? The Republican Party supported her, having run 2 different stripper clubs. I actually met a bunch of women who used to work for her, who now have respectable lives, have children and families, and they were not going to come forward and speak against her because they wanted to remain a mother, a wife, and somebody whose past wouldn't be put up to scrutiny, okay? That's who you have talking. I have the floor, madam.
I know you do.
So, with that, let me respond to some stuff she said about Rangers, okay? Rangers are not Rangers because they're nice people. Rangers are Rangers because Rangers are man killers, okay? We have a saying in the special operations community, the Praetorian Guard knows the mind of Caesar, okay? We go out, we jump from the sky, we land on our feet, we hit the ground running, we close with and destroy the enemy by means of fire and maneuver, okay? We do this because command authority tells us to do it. We don't discriminate what the orders are, we do what we're told, okay? And the comment about never embarrassing one's country, that actually refers to you don't come home and criticize your command authority for doing something that's illegal, that's a war crime, okay? President Bush covered that in a National Defense Authorization Act. It's called the Hague Invasion Act, which means no matter what we do in this world, we will go and invade the Hague and repatriate anybody that's brought up before them on war crimes, okay? Rangers are not nice people. Okay, I try to be a nice person to people as much as I can, all right? So, you know, a fundamental misunderstanding of the whole idea. For 402 years, the Rangers have been the consistent thread in our history defending this country. I shouldn't have to defend myself from a woman who takes advantage of other women on a brass pole.
Thank you. Anyone else for public portion? Anyone else? Going once, going twice. Public portion is closed. On to resolutions.
In the Engineer's Office, resolution authorizing change order number 3 and final for the LIK Middlebridge Road, County Road 22 resurfacing project with Roniak Paving Incorporated, reducing the amount by $145,009.53, federal aid number FAN E240101, PID number 119690, and LCE project number 2023-012.
Move to approve. Second.
Any discussion? Hearing none, Madam Clerk?
Commissioner Regovich.
Yes.
Commissioner Hammercheck.
Yes.
Commissioner Plechnik.
Yes.
In the Utilities Department, resolution transferring cash from Lake County Department of Utilities Sewer Fund to Project Fund 596, Project 461S 2022, Mentor Wastewater Treatment Facility Digester Cleaning and Rehabilitation Phase 2.
Move to approve. Second.
Any discussion? Hearing none, Madam Clerk?
Commissioner Regovich.
Yes.
Commissioner Hammercheck.
Yes.
Commissioner Plechnik.
Yes.
Resolution approving final estimate number 4, release of retainage in the amount of $15,552 with Neroni and Sons Incorporated, and accepting a 3-year maintenance bond in the amount of $37,880 for Sunshine Acres Wastewater Treatment Plant Improvement Project 456S 2021 for the Lake County Department of Utilities.
Move to approve. Second.
Any discussion? Hearing none, Madam Clerk?
Commissioner Regovich.
Yes.
Commissioner Hammercheck.
Yes.
Commissioner Plechnik.
Yes.
In the Commissioner's Office, resolution authorizing the county administrator to execute an agreement for stop-loss insurance with Granular for the Lake County Government Self-Insured Medical Benefit Program effective January 1st, 2025 through December 31st, 2025.
Move to approve. Second.
Let me just say I want to extend my thanks to our Director of Administrative Services, Joel DeMar, for his excellent work in maintaining our health plan. I hear personally from our employees all the time about how grateful they are for the extensive coverage and the wonderful benefits, and that's only negotiated in an affordable way because of Joel and his team's hard work and efforts. Any further discussion? Hearing none, Madam Clerk?
Commissioner Regovich.
Yes.
Commissioner Hammercheck.
Yes.
Commissioner Plechnik.
Yes.
Resolution authorizing the Lake County Administrator to execute an updated agreement with First Stop Health LLC for virtual care services under the Lake County Government Self-Insured Medical Benefit Program.
Move to approve. Second.
Any discussion? Hearing none, Madam Clerk?
Commissioner Regovich.
Yes.
Commissioner Hammercheck.
Yes.
Commissioner Plechnik.
Yes.
Resolution reappointing Chiefs Ken Gunch of the City of Mentor Police Department and Troy McIntosh of the Madison Village Police Department to the Lake County Narcotics Agency Executive Board for 3-year terms commencing January 1st, 2025 and expiring December 31st, 2027.
Move to approve. Second.
Not to be confused, by the way, with Morgan McIntosh, our Township Trustee. Roll call, please.
Commissioner Regovich.
Yes.
Commissioner Hammercheck.
Yes.
Commissioner Plechnik.
Yes.
Resolution to reappoint Spence Klein to the Western Reserve Area Agency on Aging for a term ending December 31st, 2027.
Move to approve. Second.
Any discussion? Hearing none, Madam Clerk?
Commissioner Regovich.
Yes.
Commissioner Hammercheck.
Yes.
Commissioner Plechnik.
Yes.
Resolution authorizing execution of agreements between the Lake County Board of Commissioners and various entities and organizations for the fiscal year 2024 Home ARP Investment Partnership Program funds.
Move to approve. Second.
Any discussion? Hearing none, Madam Clerk?
Commissioner Regovich.
Yes.
Commissioner Hammercheck.
Yes.
Commissioner Plechnik.
Yes.
In the Finance Department, resolution approving payment of bills as listed on the Commissioner's Approval Journal in the amount of $3,810,522.33.
Move to approve. Second.
Any discussion? Hearing none, Madam Clerk?
Commissioner Regovich.
Yes.
Commissioner Hammercheck.
Yes.
Commissioner Plechnik.
Yes.
Resolution authorizing purchase orders as listed on the Commissioner's Purchase Order Approval Journal in the amount of $1,120,828.24.
Move to approve. Second.
Any discussion? Hearing none, Madam Clerk?
Commissioner Regovich.
Yes.
Commissioner Hammercheck.
Yes.
Commissioner Plechnik.
Yes.
Resolution increasing appropriations of various non-general fund accounts.
Move to approve. Second.
Any discussion? Hearing none, Madam Clerk?
Commissioner Regovich.
Yes.
Commissioner Hammercheck.
Yes.
Commissioner Plechnik.
Yes.
Resolution transferring cash and appropriations within various general and non-general fund accounts.
Move to approve. Second.
Any discussion? Hearing none, Madam Clerk?
Commissioner Regovich,
Yes.
Commissioner Hammercheck,
Yes.
Commissioner Pletchnik.
Yes. With the conclusion of resolutions, it's time for departmental reports, starting with utilities.
Thank you, Commissioner. I just wanted to thank all of our water and wastewater operators who will be working over the holiday season, Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, and all of our maintenance personnel who will be on call during that period of time, so that we can all enjoy our time with our families over the holidays over the next couple of weeks.
I still remember the great boil alert on Thanksgiving of, I believe it was 2018. And I was a Willoughby Hills City Councilman at the time, and I was inundated. I can appreciate how important the job is over the holidays to keep the water flowing, because you can't boil the soup or cook the meal without water. So many thanks to everyone who seamlessly provides that service to us 24/7, 365, holiday or no. We really do appreciate it, and I second your thanks. And I also want to say thank you throughout the year for responding to so many citizen concerns and complaints. I think people are surprised when I refer them directly to the head of the Department of Utilities, and you always handle all their questions and concerns with so much grace. So I want to say thank you. I think you're beginning to rehabilitate the name of Roethlisberger after all those years of Pittsburgh infamy.
Thank you.
On to Job and Family Services.
Thank you, Commissioner. Just wanted to also take a moment to thank my staff who will be working over the holidays, particularly my staff members at our Kaylee home who will be spending Christmas with several children in the custody of our agency. I also want to thank all of the individuals, families, community partners, churches, and businesses in Lake County who have very generously purchased Christmas gifts for our children in custody, as well as some of our families that we are currently working with who are in need. I am lucky enough to have been in a position years ago to deliver gifts to a lot of those children and families, and it really does mean the world to them. So thank you again to everyone who has purchased gifts, and wanted to wish everyone a Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays. Thank you.
Merry Christmas. On to our County Administrator, Jason Boyd.
Yes, thank you, Commissioner. Just a couple brief updates. I believe Joel and Zach will have the permanent outside general fund, or outside budget for your consideration December the 30th. So you'll be seeing that information if it's not already up here soon. That'll be the permanent outside budget for your consideration at our last meeting of 2024. Briefly, pretty obvious now that the Lake County Sheriff's Office project is all systems go. The initial site clearing began, I think is pretty well completed with the removal of trees, etc. Mobilization of fencing is starting to go up, and we'll start to see dirt being moved over the next couple of weeks in earnest. The last two remaining homes, I believe, should start work today, asbestos abatement removal, thanks to our partnership with the Lake County Land Bank. So we are off and running. We continue to have weekly what's called design assist meetings with the Sheriff's Office in Gilbane and various vendors, be it the cell manufacturer. Yesterday we spent 2.5 hours on wall types, be it concrete masonry, gyp board, etc., where different types of security levels and how that would be designed, and if there's any cost savings without compromising operations where we could work through that. So everything is going quite well on the jail front. I just want to echo the comments of Randy and Susanna. Thanks to all the county staff members, not only for their work this year, those who will be working the balance of the year, and wishing everyone a Merry Christmas and a happy 2025. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Administrator. Madam Clerk.
Yes, I wanted to mention that we are not having a commissioner meeting next week because of the holidays. And so our next meeting, and this will be the last meeting of the year, is Monday, December 30th at 10 a.m. And I also wanted to say Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays, and thanks to everybody.
Thank you. And legal.
No reports, Commissioner.
So Santa Claus is legal.
I'm not sure if it's... I shouldn't quit. I'll shut up.
That's FAA rules.
Well, with the conclusion of reports, it's time for old business. Any old business to come before the board? Hearing none, any new business? Any new business?
Mr. President,
Mr. Commissioner.
I would just like to also wish everyone a a Merry Christmas, all first responders, all employees that we have. That it's been a heck of a year. We've done a lot this year, and I appreciate everybody's input and what they do, and everybody in the county. I hope has a great Christmas, and looking forward to the new year.
Then let me just echo and emphasize Commissioner Regovich's comment, as well as those of all of our department heads. We will not have a meeting before Christmas, so I do want to say a very Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Holidays to everyone. This has been a challenging year, as every year is for county government, but I think we've pulled together and done a great job. I'm grateful to my colleagues and my staff, but more than that, I'm grateful to all the taxpayers and all my neighbors who've been so supportive and understanding as we've gone through this work, whether it was the blizzard, the giant blackout. We've all pulled together, we've got it done, we've kept people safe, and I'm excited, per Mr. Boyd's comments, that we have broken the ground on the biggest capital project in Lake County history. I think that Lake County is in a very strong place because of everyone coming together from the community to put us there. And I want to sincerely thank the members of the public who shared their positivity, because it's very easy to look on the negative end of things, and all of us are imperfect. Every one of us can be criticized. But I think that we're called to emphasize and to grow the good. And I hope that that's what we do, not just this Christmas, but in the new year, that we continue to grow the good in our community. And I know with this team that we will continue to move forward in a positive direction. So Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Lake County. God bless you. On that, I would entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved, sir.
Second.
Oh, we will have, actually, I would entertain a motion to adjourn into executive session for legal imminent litigation. No business will be conducted thereafter.
I withdraw my previous motion and make that motion, sir.
I'll draw my previous second and make that second.
Madam Clerk, there is no discussion on a motion to adjourn, so please, roll call.
Commissioner Regovich.
Yes.
Commissioner Hammercheck.
Yes.
Commissioner Plechnik.
Yes, we stand adjourned.